Language study. Intransitive verbs. Verbs that do not need an object are intransitive verbs. For example, dogs bark. Irony. Irony is use of words to imply the opposite of what they mean. For example, when Kapil broke the cup while washing it, his mother said, "That's wonderful." Now, what is letter? Letter is a written or printed sign that stands for a speech sound. While writing English, we use capital letters ABC and small letter ABC. Another meaning of letter is a written message that is usually sent by post. Now, what is link verb? Link verb is Now, what is link verb? Link verb is also known as linking verb, and it is a verb that connects the subject of a sentence with its complement. For example, you look beautiful. He is a doctor. He is nice. Now, what is a metaphor? A metaphor is an imaginative expression that refers to someone or something as another person or thing. It implies that the person or thing has some quality of that other person or thing. The words as or like are not used in a metaphor. For example, the child was a fountain of joy to them. He is a gem. The mango is the king of fruits. Here, as or like are not used, so it is metaphor. Modal auxiliary modal, a helping verb. The modal auxiliaries are can, may, shall, will, could, might, should, would, must, ought to, used to, need, or dare. We do not use to before a modal. We do not add ed or ing to a modal. We can form questions and negative sentences using modals without using the auxiliaries be, have, or do. For example, can you swim? May I drink water? Must he complain? He cannot jump high. You must not cry. One may not like it. A modal auxiliary is always followed by an infinitive. Example, can sing, may go, shall write, etc. Now, what is a noun? A noun is a word that is used to name a person, for example, Rohan, Reshma is also girl, doctor, or student. An animal, for example, cow, hare, a place like Mumbai, mountain, school, a thing like table, house, milk, an idea or quality like anger, courage, etc. The names given to particular persons or places are known as proper nouns. For example, Anand, Nagpur, Narmada. The rest are common nouns. For example, boy, city, river, book. Common nouns can be further classified into concrete and abstract nouns. Concrete nouns stand for things that you can actually touch or see. For example, building, lion, plant, spoon. Abstract nouns stand for ideas, qualities, feelings, etc. that you cannot actually touch or see. For example, bravery, wisdom, pity, poverty, thought, childhood, laughter. Some nouns stand for groups of things or people. Such a noun is known as a collective noun. Examples: a crowd of people, a class of children, a herd of cattle, a flock of birds, lists of names, packs of wolves. Some nouns refer to something that can be counted. For example, two spoons, three stars, four ideas. They are countable nouns. Some nouns refer to something that cannot be counted. For example, light, water, strength. They are uncountable nouns. A countable noun has two forms, singular or plural. Plural. When it refers to one thing, it is singular. For example, moon, flower, man, cat. When it refers to many things, it is plural. Example, moons, flowers, men, cats. Many nouns end with ness, ity, meant, or shin. Now, what is noun clause? A clause that functions as a noun, as the subject, object, or complement in a sentence. For example, I want to know what you think. Now, what is a novel? Novel is a long written story, usually about imaginary characters and events. A novel is usually long enough to fill a book. Object. A word, phrase, or clause in a sentence that refers to the person, thing, etc., affected by the action of the verb. Examples: she cooked rice, he gave me a pen, she bought a car. There are two types of object, direct and indirect. The direct object is directly affected by the action. For example, in he gave me a pen is the direct object. Indirect object refers to the person or thing to whom or for whom the action is done. He gave me a pen. Here, me is the indirect object. Some verbs do not need any object. Examples: fly, birds fly, rain. It rained heavily. They are called intransitive verbs. Some verbs need an object or objects. Example: read. I read a book. Catch. He caught the ball. These verbs are known as transitive verbs. Now, what is onomatopoeia? A word imitating the sound of what it refers to. Bang, hiss, splash, etc. What is a paragraph? Paragraph is a part or section of a piece of writing. A paragraph starts on a new line. Usually, it has one main idea.